In this video, we're going to talk about the long and hotly debated topic of which is better, hand wiring or PC boards. Hi, I'm James Connell from Raven Audio. And I think really the conversation to have is not which one is better, but what type of situation is it better to have a PC board, and which type of situation is it better to do hand wiring. So I'm going to start out by talking about the PC board. I believe that products that are in the $1,000 to maybe $5,000 or $6,000 range, it's a much better idea to do PC boards if you do them right, and we're going to talk about how you do them right, because to do hand wiring on products that are in that price range, you have to go to China to do it. And I'm not saying that you can't make great products in China. You can. Apple makes the iPhone there. But in China, there's many different tiers of quality. And what you have to do to make a product like this in China and be able to sell it for $3,000, you have to go to that lower level of quality. And these people are not skilled at soldering, and you don't have consistency with hand wiring. With these boards, and this is actually one of the boards from our Avian series amps, which are the Nighthawk, Blackhawk, and Osprey. This is the Nighthawk, starts at $29.95, and the Osprey goes up about $1,000 more than that. This board is made by a company in Texas that builds PC boards for NASA. They're in the Mars rover, they were in the space shuttle, and other really high-end projects. Those boards can't fail. They have to be at the absolute highest quality. And I'm going to throw some images up on the screen so that you can take a look at the soldering of these boards that we do. It is done by laser soldering systems that are extremely well controlled. The temperature, the duration, the cooling duration, and then there is an inspection system that is both done by a laser system and done by the human eye, but with 40 times magnification. There is no way that you can begin to even come close to that with hand wiring, especially hand wiring at that lower tier like what I was talking about a few moments ago. Now let's talk about the second situation, and that is where hand wiring makes sense. This is our reflection integrated amplifier. Sells for about $12,000, but we make other amplifiers that range in price all the way up to $50,000. Well, in those cases, you don't sell those by the hundreds or thousands like you do this product. So it doesn't make sense to do all the upfront development costs that you need to do in order to properly do a PC board. When you do one of these boards, and this board right here is for our Corvus reference speaker line, it's the crossover board. These are very, very high quality, made in America. They are 4-ounce copper. It's on both sides of the board. You do multiple runs of these in the beginning to test them. You test the grounds to make sure that the grounds have the right amount of space, and there's a lot of waste initially, but after you sell a lot of products, that waste is made up for, and you wind up with the consistency and the quality that you want to have. For products like this, where you're not selling them in those high numbers, it only makes sense to do hand wiring, but with the caveat that the person that does the soldering and the wiring is a highly skilled audio engineer. And that's why we do it here in-house at Raven. And you should check out our Shamans, our Silhouettes, our Reflections, and all of the Elite Series products. Now, if you ask me, could you do a PC board and use it in your highest end products? Yes, you could, but again, the cost of the initial development would make it not worth doing that, even though at the end of the day, you could achieve the same quality. I hope you've enjoyed our video on hand wiring and PC boards. If you have any questions or comments, email them to me. I'll produce a video about it. Seriously, do it. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be interviewing industry leaders and world-class musicians on a variety of subjects that I think you'll find fascinating. That means that you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's right, do it. Click right there, right now.